On Tuesday, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis called out states that took days or weeks to count votes from the midterms, touting his own state's election integrity laws and the ability to count nearly all of its votes on election night. The recently re-elected governor decried the slowness of other states. States like California and Arizona have taken many days after Election Day to complete their counting, which is due to an unprecedented participation of early and mail-in voting. Republicans have criticized this and called for election reform that would guarantee outcomes on election night. DeSantis is now a top-tier 2024 Republican presidential contender. Some polls even show him leading former President Trump, who has announced his third bid for the presidency.
I think look, I've asked for as many reports as possible, but by and large, this was a very transparent, efficient, and effectively run election. And that was not true in every state in the country. Just think about this. We get into the week of the election. Monday before the election, I had to declare a state of emergency for then Nicole, which I don't even know was a named storm yet, but it ended up being Hurricane Nicole. So we do that. People start mobilizing. We have the election on Tuesday, and it was fine. The storm hadn't hit yet. Wednesday, the day after the election, I'm in the Emergency Operations Center working with our guys. We're bracing for this storm to hit in the wee hours of Thursday morning. The storm hits. You've seen further south in Jacksonville some of the coastal erosion, and it wasn't that this storm was that powerful, but it was like they already got hit with Ian, and then this coming on top was that. So you did that, and so you had, as Dane said, there was A1A washed away in different parts of these counties. St. John's had damage, Flagler had damage, Volusia, and I was on the scene. We were working. Everyone's doing. FDOT is repairing these things. By like Saturday afternoon, they had repaired miles and miles of A1A, and then you go Sunday morning, you read the news, and some of these states are still counting their votes after we counted them and reported the result Tuesday night. And I know some military ballots, some stuff trickle in the next day, but we had 99+% counted by midnight, and then we're off to dealing with a hurricane. And then after we're done with that on the initial, you still have some of these other places that are having trouble counting votes. And so I think Florida has shown the way. I think the fact that we have put in place an ability to hold people accountable if they violate election laws has contributed to just compliance. Why worry? Why violate the law if you know you're going to be held accountable? It's not worth it. So I think people get that. And look, not every election is close. My election was not close. That's how you want to win, okay? But we have elections that are close. So, there was a fellow that they brought charges on in Broward, illegal alien, 9-time conviction, criminal convictions, 9, and then voted in 2 elections in 2021 in Broward, one of which was decided by like 30 or 40 votes. And just think about in this area, the current Speaker of the Florida House lost his first primary election in Duval County by 2 votes. And so that illegal vote could cancel out your vote, and then it could even change the election. So I think it was done well. You always look to see after action what could have been done better, but I think at the end of the day, compared to these other places and throughout our country, I think Florida is really the model. We've taken it seriously, and we won. And I said from the very beginning, when we were doing these reforms, I said, your vote matters in Florida. Don't let anyone tell you it doesn't count. It counts here. It matters. And we take pride in the way that we're running our system. So was there anything that happened that was bad that's going to be investigated? I'm not aware of anything. Of course, I don't get involved in kind of these individual cases as they're being done. There were reports, hey, they may be ballot harvesting in Orange County. They pursued that, and actually they didn't find that. So I think it worked well, and I think that we're really the model for how you do it.